In my last video, I tried to do all the work myself into customizing Hyprland on Arch Linux. However, I don't have very much creative or coding ability. So in this video, let's see how the pros do it. Today we'll be trying out Omarchy, a beautiful, modern, and opinionated Linux by DHH. Let's begin. Okay, I'm not sure why it looks like that. I'm assuming it's something with my capture card, but we should still be good. Anyways, select keyboard layout. English. Hello? English. There we go. Username. Wizard. Full name. Skip. Email. Skip. Host name. Gigapad. Time zone. Does this look right? Yes. Where are we installing this at? Just a heads up for anybody trying to install Omarchy for the first time. It does take out your entire hard drive. Dual booting, at least at the moment, is not possible as far as I know. Regardless. Format disk, and now Omarchy is installing. Oh, it's doing something on the screen. Installed in 5 minutes. So now I remove the USB and reboot. What is it doing? What is my system doing? Now it's powered off. And here we are. Welcome to Omarchy. Type in my password and it's gonna load up for a bit. I will say I'm super excited to try this. I've heard all the great reviews and everything like that. I wanted to try and customize Hyprland by myself before I tried seeing what actual real good developers can make out of it. And here we are. So first thing I have to do is make sure that my monitor is reflecting the capture card. Monitors in Hyprland work pretty weird, so let me fix that and then I'll be right back. So I've managed to get monitors to work, but I've been sitting here for the past 10 minutes trying to get my Wi-Fi running. No, this just pulls up fast fetch. Okay, nice. I'm back. So I was able to connect to Wi-Fi and I learned how to close windows. So if you open a window like this, you hit your Windows key and W to close it. My goodness, I'm already 30 minutes into recording. Over 30 minutes if you count the intro. And I just connected Wi-Fi and hooked up the monitors. And obviously none of this is Omarchy's fault. I'm just stupid and didn't do my research before I tried it. But that's just kind of the point of the entire channel. So let's finally explore. So up here on the top left, you have your Omarchy menu, and I'm sure there's a keyboard shortcut for this, but I gotta read up on the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, so you hit about and just pulls up fast fetch. This is a very nice looking fast fetch though. Beautiful. So let's see here. Apps. Let's see what it comes with. It looks like it uses Alacrity as the terminal. I like Alacrity. I like Kitty a little bit more, but I do want to use Alacrity in the future, but editing the config, it's all JSON, and if you watch my last video, you can see that I'm not great with it. See, this is quite clearly developer centric. Yeah, just scrolling through it, you can kind of tell this was clearly made for developers. I mean, you got Docker, Figma, GitHub, all of this right. This is again fresh install. It's just all sitting right here, which is cool. Learn. It was all right here the entire time. I didn't have to Google anything. Oh my god. Keybindings. Okay, let's look. What are the important ones? Alt tab circles the next window. Control Alt Delete closes all windows. Control Alt and print screen records your display. So I can just run a screen recording. It just comes. Wow. Control print takes a screenshot. Print takes a screenshot of a specific region. Do I even have a print button on this? Oh, yes, I do. Print screen. Nice. And then I can just take a nice little screenshot. Oh, does it pull up it pulls up a little editor for it. Can I write stuff in it? Hello. Here's an arrow pointing to whatever that is. Sick. Okay. How do I... Control W, and then I'm sure it's saved somewhere. Okay, let's learn more about Omarchy. The Omarchy manual. Could have used this literally 30 minutes ago. Oh my god, I feel so dumb! The basics. Getting started. So, Super Space reveals the application launcher. Oops. Super Alt Space. What? I accidentally turned on my audio instead of switching workplaces. Super Alt Space. Oh, okay, so that pulls up this menu. Sick. Okay. Start a browser with Super B and then a terminal with Super Return, which is your enter key. Okay. I feel like that's all I need for now. Let's explore some more. So, nope, I want to do super alt space and then pull up this menu. And then it teaches you about Arch, NeoVim, and Bash. Trigger, capture. Oh, you can capture a color. Cool. I'm assuming this uses Hyperpicker, which I really like. I wonder if it copies the color to your clipboard. It does. Okay. Hyperpicker didn't do that for me the other day, but cool. So at least now we know you pick a color and it just copies it straight to your keyboard. You can just paste it wherever you're working. Very nice. Very efficient. We can also capture a screen recording. So you can capture a region. So let's say I just want to capture everything on one side. I can just do it like this. And then how do I know it's recording? Does it tell me up here? It says it's plugged in, audio's playing, Bluetooth. Do I have to pull up the menu again to stop? No, that'll just start another screen recording. How do I know the screen recording stopped? Well, I guess we're just recording one side of the screen throughout the rest of this video. That'll be fun. Style. Ooh, themes. Oh my god, they give you so many. Oh, and this is a Capuchin theme. Very popular in the Linux community. So we don't have to go through all of them. Let's see which one will be nice. Nord. I tend to like the Nord themes. How does this look? Okay, I kind of like this. But let's see. Capuchin. Oh, light mode. I like light mode, but it's like 10 o'clock at night right now by me, so everything's kind of dark, and my laptop screen just flashbanged the hell out of me. Let's change that. My goodness. Oh, it's so bright. Matte black, baby. Ooh, I like that wallpaper. Is this a One Piece reference? I like that. But if the default, honestly, just, oh, nope, that, I don't want to do that. The default, honestly, look best. I just don't know which one the default is. Rose Pine? Oh my god, more light mode. No. This one? No. Well, at least we get to see all of them. Tokyo Night. This is it. So the default theme is Tokyo Night. Just in case anybody was wondering. By the way, it's still nothing on the screen recording. I guess that's just going to be going on for the rest of the video. Let's do some more exploring. Setup, audio, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, power profile, performance. That's it. Okay. Cool. So now when my laptop's running at max speed. Let's see what else we set up. Monitors. Oh my god, I did all that typing I could have pushed 3 buttons and it would have pulled the config up right in front of me. I was going cd.config, hyperland.conf, and then I had it to kick me out and told me go to this. And basically, I realized that all this time that I've spent getting everything ready for me to start yapping about this system was right in front of me. So ease of use is certainly there. I'm just dumb. Control Alt Space. Setup. Keybindings. I already looked at that earlier. Defaults. Default terminal is Alacrity. Default editor is NVim. I'm cool with both of those. No need to change nothing. Wonderful. Okay. Install. Oh, wow. So does it have its own package manager? Package. What? What if I type in zip? That didn't do anything. What is going on? Okay, let's try this again. Development. Oh, so basically it just has a bunch of commonly used packages ready to go, I'm assuming. VS Code, Cursor, Z, Sublime Text, Emacs. I mean, it already comes preloaded with NVim as well. AI, and it even has some from the AUR. Oh, it has an AUR right here. God, you can pull up anything. Okay, let's try downloading a package from the AUR. I don't use the AUR too often. What did I downloaded one last video. Oh, the cursor. Ibarra cursor theme bin. From the AUR. That's it. I didn't even have to install. Yay, it's already in the system. All I had to do was type in my password. Done. Press any key to close. Wonderful. And I have my cursor there. I'm not even going to change the cursor, but I just wanted to see if something would download. Wow. I'm not even trying to glaze this that much. I'm just genuinely it's crazy because anybody who uses Arch Linux and especially has tried using Hyprland, even when you steal somebody else's dot files, you could be using the world's best dot files that make things as easy as possible. And Omarchy just blows all of it out the water by having everything you need right in front of you. Gaming. It even has RetroArch, Minecraft. I like that. Web app. What is that? Let's create a new web app. You can start with the app launcher. I'm assuming this just loads a website. Name. Wizard. URL. Let's do my YouTube channel. That's a terminal. I don't even have a dashboard icon. Whatever. Oh. Did it set it up? I'm assuming I just don't have an icon for it. So let's see here. Do we have one for the wizard? No, but we do have a YouTube web app. Cool. Okay. Less on that. Remove. You can just remove a package, and it just gives you a list of all the packages, and you can just take it out. I mean, normally it's not that hard in the first place because all you have to do is sudo pacman.r and then whatever you want. But this still makes it just a little bit easier, which I like. So nice. Getting used to the keyboard shortcuts too. I think I'm really getting a feel for this system. Update. You can just do an update on just about everything. You can even update your hardware or pick up extra themes. That's sick. And then about, and then system. Sick. Okay. So far, I think I'm getting a feel for how Omarchy works. I will say this completely destroys the "I use Arch, by the way" meme, because this is Arch, but this is like super like easy to use Arch. Everything is there in front of you, which I guess you could look at Omarchy as a post install script. I'm pretty sure that's what it is like classified as, but I don't know. At this point, you might as well just call this its own distro, honestly. So let's see. What programs do I have? Do I have something? What does typeboard do? Oh, this is like a text editor. Okay, so let's think. Omarchy objectives. It's the double O for today. What? Download dictionary file for cancel, dismiss. Okay, so let me think what we've done. Set up monitors and Wi-Fi, reviewed basic key bindings, looked through Omarchy menu. This is what we've done. So now what we want to do. All right, we've also changed themes. Okay, so what more do we want to try in Omarchy? I'm trying to think. First thing I want to do actually is I want to look through their waybar config. I don't even know if I'll do that on camera, but I just want to see how like all of this was possible because it looks beautiful, and for the love of God, I couldn't get it to show inactive workspaces when I was trying to do it. So I might as well take the time to see how they did it and learn from that. Install a package. Oh wait, I actually already did that. AUR, but I've already installed a package. Install an additional theme if possible, because we did see that in the menu. Change the default web browser because so far it opens up Chromium, and I want to see if we can use Firefox instead. Man, I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. I can't think of anything else that we can try. I don't know why I'm blanking right now. I give up. I can't think of anything else. We're gonna fight a bear at the end of this, hopefully. Oh, nice. So, wait. So if you move anything to a workspace past the number 5, it doesn't show an actual number. It just puts a little dot for you to click on. That's nice. So, speaking of their waybar, let's look at their waybar. Wow. This looks way different than what I was working on the other day. Jeez. But it's nice that I tried it because now I can look at this and actually understand it. So this one is what I want to look at. Hyprland workspaces. Oh, so they actually inputted all the numbers themselves. And then this is what I was missing. Persistent workspaces. This is good to know for the next time I try and create my own Hyprland config. So we look through their config. Now, let's try and install an additional theme. Control-Alt-Space. Update. Extra themes. Just says done. Press any key to close. Okay. Control-Alt-Space. We go to Style, Theme. None of the themes changed. Didn't install anything different, so I guess changing the theme didn't work either. Well, not didn't work, but I guess there's none that are available, which is fine. I like the original one anyways. Tokyo Night's always a nice theme. And now let's change the default web browser. I actually want to see, does installing things with Pacman still work? Assuming yes, right? What? Database file for core, extra, multilib, and Omarchy does not exist. Okay, so I'm assuming you have to use their package manager, maybe? Let me see. Install package Firefox. That didn't do anything. Okay, so that synchronized it. Now let's try it. Could not satisfy dependencies. Okay, let's try it from their package manager. Yeah, it still won't do it. Why? So it says could not satisfy dependencies. Oh, I see. So some of the applications that are already installed breaks the dependencies that Firefox needs. Huh. In an attempt not to break my system, I'm not going to play with this. So I guess there's no need to install Firefox. Do they give us any other web browsers that we can just adjust? All I see here is Chromium, nothing else. Well, just for the sake of trying it, let's see what it would be like. Nope, I'm used to normal Hyprland, so let's look through their menu. You're gonna go to Setup, defaults. So I'd assume you might be able to add, like, we'll say export browser equals Firefox, right? But I think there's another file that you can edit that just lets you change the keybindings, right? Browser equals Omarchy -launch -browser. Okay, so I'd assume, let's say we did have Firefox installed, you would just change that to Firefox, and then that would be it. It's not right and quit that. But somehow, out of the 3 things that we wrote down, the only things that I was able to do was look through their waybar config. So I don't know. I don't know if the web browser, I mean, installing additional themes makes sense. I feel like there's no point for them to, Omarchy hasn't been out for long enough for people to make additional themes, I don't think. So I'm not too concerned about that one. I was surprised that it didn't let me install another web browser. I feel like with everything that this operating system can do, I mean, everything else is right in front of you. The one thing that you think you wouldn't run into a problem with is installing another web browser, which on any normal Arch Linux install is literally just sudo pacman -s and then whatever browser of your choice. You know what I mean? Maybe Edge? No. Sudo pacman -s. What other browsers is there? Vivaldi? Oh no. Zen browser? That didn't work either. Okay, let's try it from, well, I think I'm not typing it in correctly. Install package Zen browser? So you can install Tor browser or SQLite browser. Yeah, you can't even install Firefox from here. Unless am I not doing this correctly? Install service? No. Web app? No. What is it? Control W. Yep. Well, you can install additional terminals, you know. Everybody knows my favorite's Kitty. But no additional browsers. That's crazy. What about through the AUR? You can install Firefox bin. Then again, the AUR did have that whole issue with people trying to install web browsers and getting like little viruses, I think. Don't quote me on that. So I think I'm not going to risk it. But that's shocking to me. Again, it could be something I did, but whatever, we tried it, and regardless, we managed to accomplish a bunch of other stuff today. So I will probably try and do some more research and then revisit this after I'm done fighting the bear, and then hopefully I will make another video once Omarchy drops some more updates. Aside from that, that's really all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.